Date 5. After changing my phone number and fully cutting off all remaining ties, my life began to transform in ways I hadn't expected. The Reddit post about my story continued to gain traction, and I started receiving messages from people who were inspired to take steps to leave their own toxic family situations. Some even shared their successes, thanking me for showing them that it was possible to break free. Knowing my story was helping others gave me a sense of purpose I hadn't felt before. In the meantime, my chosen family grew stronger. I spent more time with Julia and the close group of friends who had supported me through everything. We started a tradition of Sunday dinners, rotating between each other's homes. It was simple, homemade meals, laughter, and stories, but it felt like something I had always wanted. Over time, these relationships deepened, and I realized that the love and care I had craved growing up had always been within reach. I just needed the right people. Months passed, and something unexpected happened: silence from my parents. The frantic messages through mutual acquaintances, the guilt-laden attempts at reconnecting, even the Facebook posts, all of it stopped. I didn't know if they had finally given up or if they were too embarrassed to keep trying, but the absence of their noise was noticeable. It felt like they had finally let go. Not long after, Jason, my eldest brother, reached out through an email. He apologized, saying he hadn't understood how his actions had hurt me and that he wanted to repair our relationship. While it wasn't a full acknowledgement of everything, it was a start. I responded briefly, thanking him for the message but letting him know I wasn't ready to reconnect. It wasn't about anger anymore. I just didn't want to reopen that chapter. Professionally, things took off. I landed a dream job with a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting children in foster care and those escaping abusive homes. My role involved working on campaigns that raised awareness and funds for neglected children. The work was rewarding, and it felt like everything I had been through had led me to this moment. I was thriving in my career and making a difference at the same time. During this period, I also took a deep dive into personal growth. Therapy sessions with Dr. Morales continued to help me unpack years of emotional baggage. For the first time, I started reflecting on how far I'd come, not just in cutting ties, but in building a life where I felt whole. The woman who walked into Dr. Morales' office for the first time years ago was unrecognizable compared to the person I had become. One day, an idea struck me. I wanted to give back in a more personal way. With the help of some colleagues, I started a small charity focused on providing therapy resources and mentorship programs for neglected children and young adults. The project took off slowly, but the response was overwhelmingly positive. People began sharing their stories and thanking us for giving them tools they hadn't had before. It was a full circle moment for me, turning my pain into something that could help others heal. As I continued moving forward, I decided to take another big step. I went through my old belongings and found a box of family photos tucked away in the back of my closet. These were photos I had kept out of guilt, even after cutting ties. One by one, I went through them, deciding what to keep and what to let go. By the time I was done, most of the photos were gone. Deleting those memories felt like lifting a weight I didn't realize I was still carrying. To celebrate how far I'd come, I hosted a dinner at my new home, inviting my closest friends. We toasted to new beginnings and the family I had built. Julia, true to form, brought a cake with "Here's to Freedom" written in icing. And it was a small gesture, but one that reminded me how much love and support I now had in my life.